Okay, we're going to do a little review with some laws of exponents. Now, if you remember, we did this way back at the beginning of the year. We're getting ready to take our next benchmark test, so let's go back and review this. There are three laws of exponents that we're going to go over. They're actually very easy. So the first one says that when you're multiplying numbers with the same base, you add the exponents. So for example, if you have, let's say, x to the sixth times x to the third. Okay, well, multiplying numbers, so it's multiplication, they have the same base. Their main part is x. So we just add the exponents. So this would be 6 plus 3. That would make this x to the ninth. Okay, another problem. We could have m to the fourth times m to the 10th. So again, you just add those together, and 4 plus 10 is 14. Now, you could also have numbers in front of those variables. So for instance, we could have, let's say, 3y to the fourth times 4y to the sixth. Okay, we're still going to add our two exponents. 4 plus 6 is 10. But with our numbers, our coefficients, we actually just go ahead and multiply those since it's a multiplication problem. 3 times 4 is 12. So this would be 12y to the 10th. So that's when you're multiplying. You add your exponents. The second law says when you're dividing, you're going to subtract the exponents. So if we have x to the sixth over x squared, subtract those. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay, if we had y to the second over y to the negative fourth. Now let's be careful on this one. We're going to take 2 minus a negative 4. Okay, remember, anytime you see minus a negative, that actually becomes plus. So 2 plus 4, which is y to the sixth. So you got to watch out for those negatives. And again, if we have a number in front of these, so let's say we had 9x to the seventh over 3x to the fourth. Okay, we still subtract the exponents. So 7 minus 4 is 3, so that would be x to the third. But with the whole numbers out front, we have 9 over 3. Well, 9 divided by 3 is 3, so you just go ahead and do the division there. So 3x cubed. Then finally, our last one is when you have a power or an exponent raised to another exponent, you're going to multiply them. So what that looks like is you may have x to the sixth in parentheses, and then you have that, let's say, raised to the third power. So you have an exponent here and an exponent outside. You actually multiply those together. So 6 times 3 is 18. So this would equal x to the 18th. Okay, we could have y to the fourth to the fifth. 4 times 5 is 20. There's our answer. Now, if you had a number in here also, so let's say we had 3m squared and then to the fourth power. Now this exponent of 4 that's on the outside actually goes with everything on the inside. It goes with the 3 and it goes with the m squared. So this would be 3 to the fourth, and then m, since the m was squared, we take those two exponents and multiply them together, so m to the eighth. And you could actually even go further and figure out what 3 to the fourth is. That's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Well, those two make 9, those two make 9. Altogether, they make 81. So that would be 81 m to the eighth.